Hello, my name is Nathan Wakefield, and this is my entry in the 5th annual IJA video tutorial contest. This video is a sequel to a previous tutorial I made on Claymotion juggling. I would advise that you watch that video first, but I guess you don't have to if you really don't want to. In this tutorial, we will be using a system to combine different building blocks together to create new Claymotion juggling patterns. We will be using the building blocks in the previous video, that being claw catches, penguin catches, orbits, and cross arm. We will also be incorporating several new building blocks. These include box throws, which is a synchronous throw straight across, singles throw, which is just a single throw straight up or across, and the 2-ball switch. The 2-ball switch is a little tricky, so let's take a closer look at it. The idea behind the 2-ball switch is to get the balls to change position in your hand quickly with a throwing motion. There are several ways to go about accomplishing this. You can throw a multiplex, reach over the top, catch one and scoop the other one so that they change positions. You can throw a multiplex, reach up, catch one, and pull your hand down diagonally so that the other ball falls into place. Or you can simply throw one ball up and push the other one over in your hand. As long as they switch, use whatever technique feels good for you. Many of these patterns will be utilizing the base patterns from the previous video. For the 3-ball base pattern, alternate throwing a split multiplex on each side. For the 4-ball base pattern, do the same thing, but throw 2 multiplexes on each side before switching sides. Now let's start applying the building blocks. Base pattern plus box. Throw a multiplex with one hand while executing a box throw with the other hand. Alternate on each side. Base pattern plus box plus orbit. Much like the previous pattern, only add an orbit after each cycle, creating an asymmetrical looping sequence. Base pattern plus box plus orbit plus penguin. Take the previous sequence and let the outside multiplexed ball fall into a penguin catch. Base pattern plus box plus 2-ball switch. Do the multiplex and box throws. While the 2 multiplex balls are in the air, execute the 2-ball switch. Then throw another base pattern throw so you can loop it to the other side. Base pattern plus box plus orbit plus 2-ball switch. Like the previous sequence, only orbit around the second base pattern multiplex. Single plus claw plus 2-ball switch. With one hand, throw a ball straight up and claw catch it. Execute the 2-ball switch with the other hand. Base plus claw plus 2-ball switch. By applying the base pattern to the previous sequence, you can create symmetry. Base plus claw plus orbit plus 2-ball switch. Same as the previous, only orbit around the base pattern throws. Single plus cross arm plus 2-ball switch. Throw a single and catch it with the same hand under the other arm. Then execute the 2-ball switch with the other hand and uncross. Base pattern plus single plus cross arm plus 2-ball switch. By using the base pattern, we can make a symmetrical version of the previous sequence. Base pattern plus single plus cross arm plus orbit plus 2-ball switch. Take the previous sequence and orbit around the base pattern multiplex throw. Now let's apply these building blocks to 4 balls. 2-ball switch. Just simply doing the 2-ball switch in each hand with 4 balls looks kinda cool. This can be done synchronously and asynchronously. 2-ball switch plus cross arm. Execute the 2-ball switch from side to side, throwing under each arm. Base pattern plus 2-ball switch. Do the 2-ball switch before throwing the final multiplex throw on each side. Base pattern plus orbit plus 2-ball switch. Same as the previous, only orbit around the crossing multiplex throw. Base pattern plus orbit plus 2-ball switch plus cross arm. Much like the previous pattern, only this time cross your arms and catch underneath the arm on the crossing multiplex. These are just a few ideas to get you going further with Claymotion juggling. Some of these combinations can be executed in different ways than demonstrated. Go out and play around with these ideas and come up with some of your own to create new and interesting sequences. Most of all, have fun. Thank you for watching. Bye.